Hello everyone and welcome back to another Adobe Illustrator tutorial. So today we are going to create this kind of party style text effect in Adobe Illustrator. So let's start the video. First, let's remove everything from the background. I'll select my background layer and draw a simple rectangle and fill it with this color. Let's center this to the artboard. And for now, I'll lock this my background layer and start creating my text effect. The font I'm using for this text effect is Luckiest guy, and the font size will be 165 font. Let's center this to the artboard. Next, click on this none to remove the fill color. And then we'll go to Appearance panel. Click on this icon on Add New Fill, and after that we'll go to Gradient panel. Here, just apply a simple linear gradient and change the angle to 90. Let's select this black point and change the color of this point to this one, and then we'll select this white point and change the color of this point to this one. Next, let's add spacing between these words. Let's go to Appearance panel and keep selecting this fill layer. Then go to Effect, Path and Offset Path. Apply a simple 1 pixel offset path. Then click OK. Next, select this fill layer, duplicate this layer. Now select this second layer. First, let's change the color of this layer to this one and then click OK. After that, click on this arrow and then click on Offset Path and change the offset path values to 2 pixel and then click OK. Next, select this first layer, then go to Effect, Stylize and Inner Glow. For inner glow, I'll use this color. Then click OK. Change this mode to multiply and opacity to 75%, blur values to 7 pixel. Then click OK. Next, add a stroke of 3 point. Change the stroke color to white. Next, select this last layer and then go to Effect, 3D, Extrude and Bevel. Here, apply values like this. Change the surface to diffuse shading and extrude depth to 70 point. Next, click on More option and adjust this lighting point to like this. Click on this plus to add a new light point and adjust like this. It is all up to you where you want these points and how much light you want on your world. Okay, let's change the ambient light to 13, and if you want to lighter it, then increase the values like 20% or 30%. For now, I'll use 15 or 13%. Then change the blend steps to 256 points and change the color shading to custom. Again, I'll use this color for custom shading. Then click OK. Next, we are done here. Then click OK. Okay, for now, let's select our 3D layer and click on Effect. Then go to Distort and Transform and Transform. Here, in vertical move values, apply a 4 pixel vertical value and then click OK. Now select this layer and duplicate this Change the color of this layer for now to red or any other abstract color, and let's move up. Now select this layer, go to Effect, Distort and Transform, here apply values like this, then click OK. Let's remove these other values like inner glow and change the offset path to 2 pixels, then click OK. Sorry, we have to change the joints to round and then click OK. Now let's drag this to bottom. Again select this layer, then we'll change the color of this layer to this one and then click OK. Now click on this arrow, again go to offset path and change the offset values to 10 pixels and then click OK. Next select this layer and duplicate this. Now select this second layer and go to Effect, 3D, Extrude and Bevel. Here apply values like this. I have changed the perspective to 70 degree on this layer and change the extrude depth to 100. Let's change the surface to diffuse shading. Change the blend steps to 256. Click on this new light to add one more light point. Adjust it as you want. I have changed the ambient light to 40% and I'll go with black shading color. Then click OK. Now select this 3D layer and go to Effect, Distort and Transform. Click on Apply New Effect and let's move this layer to down. Let's check. I think 7 will be good. Then click OK. Next, let's click on this type, Effect, Warp and Arc. I'll use a 15% arc and then click OK. Now let's add shadows. Click on this layer, go to Effect, Stylize and Drop Shadow. Change the values as you want. Then click OK. Next, let's type another word. Let's center this. Okay. Let's apply this effect to this party word with single click. Let's go to Layers. Click on this arrow and now select this fuller layer. As you can see, I have selected this. This is our party word and this is our fuller word. Now click on this circle or dot, whatever you want to say, and press Alt on your keyboard and drag this to this word. As you can see, I have pressed the Alt button. When I have dragged to this party word, it shows the plus sign and then release. Here we go. As you can see, the effect has applied. Now let's change the color of this word. Select this word, then we'll go to Appearance panel and select this first gradient layer, then go to Gradient panel and apply your colors. Okay, so here is our word. Now let's apply a depth to our background. I'm going to lock my text effect layer and I'll select my background layer. Okay, I have selected my background and then I'll go to appearance panel. Here, select this fill layer and click on plus icon to duplicate this. Then go to gradient panel and apply a default black and white gradient. Turn it to radial gradient, then change colors like this. Move this point like almost here, add another point here and change the opacity of this point to 0. Now go to appearance panel and select this gradient layer and select this by pressing G on your keyboard and adjust the gradient like this. Okay, select our background layer and select this gradient layer, duplicate this using this plus button and again select the duplicate layer. Let's lower the opacity of this layer to 55. Again, select this layer and duplicate this. Go to gradient panel, change this to linear gradient, change the angle to 90. Now change the color of this layer to this one and adjust it like this. Let's add shadows to these words. Select our text effect layer and then I'll use ellipse tool and draw an ellipse and fill this with default black and white gradient. Turn it to radial gradient, adjust the radial gradient like this and reverse this gradient using this button. Click on this opacity and then to multiply. Next, let's increase the size of this shadow. Keep selecting this shadow layer, then go to effect, blur, Gaussian blur and apply a 8 pixel Gaussian blur, then click OK. Change the opacity to 70%. I think this is looking good here. Okay, let's add some more elements to this design. I have already created these elements. If you have your own elements you can add, and if you want these elements, tell me in the comment section and I'll provide it to you. Let's copy these elements one by one. So here we go, here is final text effect look. I hope you have learned something from this video. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.